There's a moment in every relationship where silence speaks louder than words. It's not passive. It's not avoidance. It's intentional, strategic, controlled. Most people think the one who talks the most has the power, but the Stoic knows otherwise. Power isn't in volume. It's in presence. It's in the ability to hold your center when someone else is losing theirs. That's the superpower. And in relationships, romantic, professional, or personal, silence isn't weakness. It's strength used right. It builds trust, sets boundaries, and commands respect. When you're silent, you're not empty. You're full of clarity. You've chosen stillness over reaction, depth over drama, leadership over validation. Most people speak to reduce anxiety. The Stoic is silent to reclaim power. When emotions run high, silence keeps you from saying what you'll regret. When tension rises, silence gives space for reflection. When someone tries to provoke you, silence tells them, I am not available for chaos. In romantic relationships, this is especially vital. Arguments usually escalate because someone needs to win, because someone is afraid of silence, because someone ties their worth to being heard. But when you lead with silence, you create space. You slow down the emotional tempo. You refuse to mirror chaos. That doesn't mean you suppress. It means you master the timing of your truth. The Stoic man doesn't interrupt. He doesn't dominate. He doesn't talk over. He listens, fully, attentively. Then he chooses his words, carefully. And that alone is rare. That alone builds safety. In silence, he processes not just what's said, but what's behind it. The tone, the fear, the need. He sees deeper than the surface because he's not focused on responding. He's focused on understanding. This makes your communication cleaner, your presence stronger. You stop reacting to every shift in energy. You stop trying to fix every uncomfortable moment. You stop chasing clarity, and instead, you become it. Silence trains you to be the calm in someone else's storm. And when someone tries to provoke you, you don't need to clap back. You don't need to defend every point. You don't need to explain yourself endlessly. Silence is your boundary. It says, I hear you, but I won't engage with disrespect. I see you, but I won't lower myself to chaos. Silence also helps you reconnect with yourself. In relationships, it's easy to lose track of your own voice, especially when you're always trying to meet someone else's needs, fix tension, or prove your worth. But when you choose silence, you pause the performance. You ask, how do I really feel? What do I really want to say? Is this conversation even worth having right now? From that clarity, your words become weapons, precise, purposeful, powerful. It also shows maturity. When you can sit in discomfort, emotional tension, passive aggression, emotional withdrawal, without needing to react immediately, you show strength. Emotional children react, emotional adults reflect, and silence gives you that room to reflect. It's not about always being quiet. It's about mastering the moment. Between stimulus and response, that pause, that's where your power is. That's where you choose to either escalate or elevate. And the Stoic always chooses elevation. This approach changes the dynamic of your relationships. People start to respect your time, your energy, your boundaries. You no longer engage in petty debates. You no longer repeat yourself to be understood. You speak less. But when you do, it lands harder because your words are rare, and rare things carry weight. You also stop needing to win. Not every disagreement needs a victor. Sometimes, silence is the win. Silence is walking away. Without burning bridges, silence is letting someone be wrong without needing to prove them wrong. Silence is knowing your truth and not needing to broadcast it. This doesn't mean avoiding hard conversations. The Stoic faces those directly, but with calm, timing, and clarity. He doesn't rush, he doesn't chase, he doesn't explain more than once. He delivers truth with grace and then lets silence hold the space. In love, this builds polarity. It creates space for your partner to feel, think, and reflect. You stop becoming the fixer, and you become the mirror. Calm, grounded, reflective. And that's attractive, that's rare. In friendship, it draws higher quality connections. People respect those who don't overshare, who don't gossip, who protect their words like they protect their time. In business, it creates gravity. You're no longer the one trying to prove your value in every meeting. You show up, you speak clearly, and then you let your silence do the rest. People notice, people remember, so practice silence, not just when you're angry, but in everyday life. Don't respond to that comment right away. Don't answer every text immediately. Don't rush to fill every pause in conversation. Let silence shape your rhythm. Let it build your presence. At first, it will feel unnatural. The world teaches you to react, to prove, to perform. But every time you choose silence, you train the opposite. You train depth, discipline, detachment, power. Eventually, you won't just speak differently. You'll move differently. You'll think differently. You'll lead differently. Because now, your words are backed by something rare, inner stillness. That's the superpower. That's what separates noise from presence, weakness from strength, chaos from clarity. That's what makes the Stoic in relationships unshakable. So stop rushing to speak. Stop reacting to everything. Start mastering the silence between your feelings and your response. Start leading with presence, and let your silence speak louder than your noise ever did. If this message didn't just inform you, but shifted something inside you, don't scroll past like it never happened. Comment below, "Silence is my superpower." That's not just a phrase, it's a declaration. It's you stepping into a different kind of masculinity, one built on presence, not noise. Then send this to one man you respect, a friend, a brother, a teammate, someone who's still reacting to life instead of leading it. Because this movement isn't about me, it's about us. Every time you share, comment, or engage, you help build something bigger than just a channel. You build a tribe, a force of calm, grounded, dangerous men who lead with depth, with discipline, with unshakable energy. This is Stoic Reign. And if you're here, it's not by accident. You're not just watching content. You're sharpening your edge. You're not just learning how to communicate. You're becoming a man who doesn't need to raise his voice to raise the standard. Let's make presence go viral. Let's show the world that quiet men move the loudest. We lead, we live, we listen, and we walk with silence as our shield. Welcome to the reign. Now, go and bring one more man with you.